start here. I had zero idea what to expect from this game. The line opened up at Florida -10. This was Sunday. I thought there was no way Florida was going to win by 10, considering Dan Mullen had just got fired. He was pretty much their only play caller on offense. It didn't seem like Emory Jones was anything was going to change, and it didn't until he got pulled. And it didn't look like Anthony Richardson was going to play much, just like he had in the last couple of weeks. So I was going off that premise. And Florida State was playing pretty good football. They're playing pretty good defense the last couple of weeks. They beat Boston College last week 26-23, and they came back to beat Miami. So I was expecting Florida State to win, and then Monday comes, and apparently Emory Jones has an injury, an ankle injury. Now, what's funny about this is that the University of Florida never put out anything. Nobody on the staff put out anything. It was all rumors from third-party people from the media. And then you see right before the game that he goes out. He trots to the field. 3 interceptions later, he's not playing well. Pretty much the same issues he's had dating all the way back to early September when he couldn't make a read, or he thought about it too long and there's a guy open, and then he throws it right to a guy in the zone, or the guy's playing catch up, throws it right to him from the Florida Atlantic game. Those same issues happened today, and so that's another thing to talk about going forward, what will happen between Emory Jones and Anthony Richardson. But finally, in the second half, Florida gave the ball to Dameon Pierce a lot more. Anthony Richardson got the ball. He took over play calls under center, and Florida finally started rolling in a game that looked like a lot in the air when it was still 7-7, which felt like 5 hours ago, when the second half took more than 2 hours to finish, which is absolutely ridiculous. Florida comes out with a victory. Obviously, I see you guys' comments rolling in. No Dan Mullen, no Todd Grantham, no John Hevesy. And I'm sure the rest of the staff will probably be let go sometime in the near future with Napier from Louisiana coming in. He should be announced probably tomorrow or Monday. But yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. As we'll start here. Roland X says, no head coach, no defensive head coach, and O-line coach, and a defense doesn't know how to simply line up on side. How do the Gators win? Yeah, that's a great question. Both teams played equally good and bad at times. As I'm trying to pull up the box score, Florida did have 3 turnovers, but give Florida's defense a lot of credit. Yes, they had a lot of offsides penalties, but they played really well. I'm trying to pull up how many yards they gave up total. Let me see here. So Florida State had 348 total yards, 200 passing, 145 rushing. Both teams pretty much had right at 100 yards on penalties, and both teams had 3 turnovers. Florida, they did have the ball for 5 more minutes, but Florida converted a lot more third downs. Florida went 11 for 19 on third down. FSU went 5 for 12. So it's an interesting question because I mean there was both plays were sloppy, especially for Florida in the first half. I mean Florida State had multiple. I'm looking at it now. The last 3 drives for Florida in the first half were interception, interception, interception. And obviously the last one was for Florida to go up into the half 14-7. And then Florida has a short field. They kick the field goal to go up 10-7. Florida goes 3 and out. But then remember what turned the game was special teams. And that muff punt turns to a touchdown, and Florida goes up 17-7. And Florida gets another touchdown after an FSU interception, makes it 24-7. I think that was when Dameon Pierce went in after his helmet went off. That sparked the crowd. So I guess Florida being at home, I think Florida heard a lot of negative press all week, and I'm sure that played into it. But Florida comes out. They finished 6-6. That's something I was thinking about earlier. Florida only had, even though they're 6-6, only one home loss. That home loss was to Alabama way back in week 3. Every other loss was away from home. The Georgia game, at Missouri, at LSU, at Kentucky. So at South Carolina was the other one. So Florida did its job at home. Just disappointing, especially from what Florida was expected to do beginning of the year.